Hello, Joseph. Um,
Hello.
what brings you in today?
The past couple of days just been like dragging me down. Just work, everything. It's just been brutal. I just I just don't feel like I'm just not having fun with anything anymore. I used to feel so inspired at work, and just last couple of days have just been just brutal.
Was there something in particular that happened that started all of this?
Well, I was supposed to give a presentation yesterday on like an award system, and after I gave the presentation, they credited my management instead of me, and I think that dragged me down a little bit. I think that maybe that was just the like tipping point, but like ever since then, just I haven't been feeling myself. I mean, like I used to hit the gym all the time, and now I just the past 2 days now I haven't gone. It just I don't know. I just don't have the energy.
Do you think like them not really responding the way that you would have preferred made you feel a little underappreciated?
That might be it. I mean, it's not the first time my manager's gotten credit for something I did. I mean, she does great and all, but like I don't know. It just this time it really got to me. I put a lot of work in and just I guess underappreciate's a good word for it. It's just brutal. It was just like right after the meeting they congratulated her on making this new system.
Hmm.
These new way to like recognize their staff and employees, and I was like thinking to myself, how ironic, you know, recognizing someone who didn't do the work.
Yeah, I understand. And did you talk to her at all afterwards, or did she come up to you or anything?
She was too busy getting her accolades, and I just kind of left. Guess I probably should have confronted her on it, but I guess I should have it.
I mean, I think it's fine the way you handled it. Maybe at the time you're feeling so many different emotions. Maybe it was even better that you didn't react right at that second. So I think taking this time to realize how it really made you feel going forward, if you would want to maybe say something, get something off your chest, I think it's better maybe that you did wait a little bit. I think it's good that you didn't react off of impulse.
I mean, I feel like but I feel like if I didn't react, she's just gonna think she can just like do it again. And it's not the first time. I feel a little weird confronting her because she is my boss. I mean, but she fires me for it.
Well, that is also a huge risk. In the past, when she's done things like this, did you ever back then speak up about anything? Or were you a little more concerned that your job would be at risk if you ever questioned her authority in any way?
Well, the first time I just kind of like rolled with it. I was like, okay, she's my manager, so I guess she does get some of the credit. And I thought maybe they just overstated the credit she got.
Hmm.
And after that, just it became a pattern. I guess I kind of got used to it, and I guess this time it finally hit a nerve. I guess, and I don't know. I guess I should have probably challenged it before, but just it's too afraid to lose the job.
Yeah, I mean that is a really scary situation considering that's your income. You can't really just react out of off of your emotions and just expect everything to be okay and swept under the rug. Um, and going forward back to work, how is y'all's relationship right now? Is it hostile in any way?
It doesn't feel really hostile. It's kind of she doesn't really notice that like I'm upset about it. I mean, I guess I haven't really been upset about it besides the past 2 days. I don't know if she noticed or not, or we don't really we communicate mostly through email, so it's we're not too much on a face to face basis, and we're very much just emailing like back and forth. I might see her once or twice out of the month, but usually just for meetings.
Yeah, so it's not really a personal relationship at all that y'all have any sort of connection. It's just strictly business and that's it all the time.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like it's too personable. I mean, I guess she tries, but I understand she's busy and all, but I kind of wish she'd be busy doing something for her, to get credit herself. I know she's put in my position before, but just kind of feel. I mean, like if it's like a rite of passage thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel that if now you were to say something, do you think it would be irrelevant because a couple days has passed? Or do you feel like if you were to say something now, you would feel better?
I think I might feel better, but for me, it's just, I guess it's really just an obstacle in my way right now is I'm so afraid of losing the job. And honestly, I don't really, because of the position I'm in, I don't do a whole lot of like, I don't build a whole lot of like relationships at work really.
Or confrontation?
Yeah, the whole conversation thing's little scary, I guess, at this point. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know how she's going to react, and if he fires me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, frankly, I mean, I'm here on I'm here using the company's insurance to go to talk to someone about it, just because I just don't know how to handle it.
So, your boss is she's the one who has power over your employment, or is there someone that's above her?
I'm honestly not sure how that works. Not sure if she has any direct control or not. It's not really come up, but I guess that's something I could probably find out about. And that would probably ease a little bit of my stress, I guess.
hmm Well, do you think in the past at all, have you ever had issues with maybe confronting or maybe speaking up or standing up for yourself in any way?
A little bit, yeah. Now that I think about it, it's always gonna be like, the whole thing. If usually if you do it and you get knocked right back down, that's that used to happen in my old agency. If I spoke up, it was kind of like less a democracy, more of a dictatorship. And it was like you say something, and all of a sudden you're on suspension, or just they'll find ways to dock your pay, or they'll put you on the probation. I guess I'm just really afraid of that about that happening here. I mean, I can't really afford to, if I do get fired here and someone calls my employer and they say they're on probation for, being, for being kind of disobedient.
hmm
Just I can't imagine that would go well for another employer.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, can't be too easy, especially coming from an environment beforehand where you were kind of afraid of speaking up back then because there was always some type of risk or there was some type of maybe malicious retaliation done back just for speaking up or maybe putting any input that wasn't from the idea of who someone else higher up that maybe wishes it was their idea in a sense. So what do you want to happen within these next couple weeks so that you can go back to feeling a little more positive going to work and your everyday life at home? Like you said, going back to the gym, what do you think you could do in order to get back into that place?
Well, I know at some point I gotta speak up, because otherwise it's just gonna always be in my mind. I mean, when I went in today, it just was the one thing on the back of my mind was like the work I'm doing. What's the point if I'm not, if there's no credit for it? I mean, not everything has to, everything has to be like recognized, but at the same time, it just the back of my mind is just constantly, am I doing this for nothing? What about my career? And I guess I just really at some point I do it to kind of maybe take charge of that. But I'm just so nervous about doing it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not used to it from the beginning or from when you were younger, it's definitely going to take a lot of adjusting in order to say something, especially when it's out of your comfort zone, when you don't want to come off as questioning someone else's authority, and you don't, if anything, you just don't want to be disrespectful. So I understand that. I feel if maybe you could maybe the next time that you have the opportunity to make some type of big change at work and when credit is directed towards you but it's not being noticed, if you have that next opportunity, I think as long as you approach someone respectfully and maybe say, no disrespect, I just would like for you to feel that I would love to contribute as much as I can to this company. And if there's anything else I could do, I just want to be like, I guess maybe just let them know that you're here to contribute and that's what you want to do because you enjoy being with the company, especially something that's already given you opportunities and, like you said, insurance and other things that you're able to live with.
Got it. It just feels so weird. Just like how do I go about it? Like I know be respectful and all, but honestly, I'm a little now I think about it, I'm kind of a little bit mad. Like I just like I kind of afraid I had to go in tomorrow and see this person again. I think it's actually our monthly meeting tomorrow. Just like how do you handle that respectfully? I just can't like just trying to think of a scenario where I don't walk in and just lose it. But like I just I could hope my lack of energy carries over, but I just don't know that it will.
Well, have you ever gotten upset at work before where you've needed to take time, maybe take some deep breaths before walking into a room at any point?
Probably be a good idea, I guess. I usually just walk in and just kind of just go with this guy, like go for it if I'm especially if I'm provoked like that with the whole situation. Usually I'm not particularly confrontational, but sometimes it just gets the better of me and that's it.
I think working on maybe little things here and there at home, also anything that's going to help you boost your confidence. Maybe understand that this type of situation, it is in the past. However, that doesn't mean it's not going to come up again. So I think you would feel more comfortable speaking up next time if we work on your confidence leading up until that next event. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but like you said, it's happened in the past. That doesn't mean it won't happen again. And I feel if you develop more confidence, you'll be able to feel more comfortable. You say something next time, and it'll just be shown about you that he is saying this confidently. He isn't saying this irate. He isn't saying this because he's upset or whining in any way. He genuinely wants to help, and he genuinely did contribute to this project. So I think it will go a long way to show that you're a team player, you want what's best for the company, and you just want to know what you can do to move forward, just and be in the position that those people are in right now.
Never really thought about it like that. It's definitely good. I'll definitely have to do that next time. It's just come off a little more confidently. I guess it's gonna take a bit, but
Yeah, it will take a bit, but we'll work on it. I think our next meeting, we'll definitely can work on some things to work on confidence. Maybe we'll see what it is that you are comfortable with and what it is that you aren't comfortable with. Does that sound okay?
that sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, Joseph. Well, that looks like it is it for today. So I will see you again very soon, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much, Doc.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.